Adventures! Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations. My name is SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode, we figured out the logical explanation about what happened, and we think there's a third party involved. And this Yew girl came in and started accusing Gumshoe as the murderer, which doesn't make sense. So...
You whore. Get it? Because it's like you and you. So it's okay for you to say it, but I can't.
No, you could say it. It just caught me way off guard. I was not expecting that this early in the video.
That's like, come on, man. We just started.
All right, let's talk about Gumshoe's motive.
Okay.
Oh, crap. How did I do her voice?
Not really Valley per se, but I don't know actually.
Okay. Oh, whoa. There we go. I turned the music up.
Oh.
Okay. It was about a week ago. Boop, boop, boop,
You know,
boop,
there like
boop,
I was reading
boop.
it. I'm like, please, dear God, don't let her do it. Please, dear God, don't let her do it.
I had to.
You do.
I had to.
You do.
All right. I saw the detective get chewed out by the livid Faraday in front of the precinct. He stood there super pale as Mr. Faraday yelled, "That's a salary cut for you, you nitwit." A brand new detective suddenly getting his salary cut. That's reason enough for a grudge. Well, how's that for the perfect explanation? She looks like a fish.
That's like rude.
Sorry, when she looks in the mirror, she looks like a fish.
You know,
because her like lips are pursing.
I don't
like the fish and.
And I got it. I don't think it's the first time you've called a character in Ace Attorney a
No,
fish.
Lotta looks like a fish. Whenever she faces forward, her eyes are like too close together in the middle.
We kind of say Maya looks like a pufferfish a little bit when she gets all mad.
But that's adorable.
But it is
though.
cute, yeah. I remember how I geeked out when she did it in Spirit. Well, yeah, in the latest game.
Yeah.
Like, ah. Okay.
Oh.
You totally misunderstood me, pal. No matter how mad I get, I could never hold a grudge. Quiet. We can't trust anything you say. Sir! There's nothing wrong with the motive she proposed, per se, but there are some gaps in her logic that need to be filled in. Ms Yew's perfect explanation may not be so perfect at all.
Oh, snap.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
Excuse me. Alright, so we can't present anything at the... Oh, hold on. Let me see the evidence, because we didn't...
We always forget to check, because, like, it's been a little while since we played. Life!
Yeah. Handgun, knife, plastic bag, crime scene notes. Okay, we know that was staged. The pen to show that he was left-handed, and... Okay, yeah, okay.
You know,
Okay, so...
what's interesting, really quick, just a side note here. If you look at the prosecutor's badge, it says, "Proof of my profession, my mentor said it was more chic to keep it in my pockets."
Huh.
Okay, then.
Interesting. That's weird. Anyway, okay. Alright, so it was about a week ago. Let's press on that.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Fine. A week ago. Then...
Sorry.
Who dares play that music? Then you and Detective Gumshoe are acquaintances.
No way. I only met him in person today.
Then how did you know about Detective Gumshoe?
Oh, I've seen him around before. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's press on. I saw the detective get chewed out by a livid Faraday.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Faraday was upset.
Yeah, you know what else? Mr. Faraday isn't exactly known to get angry often. But there he was, totally beat red in the face. And the offending detective just stood there, pale as a ghost, like he was about to die. Just like the face he's making right now, right?
Oh, I'm completely innocent, I tell you. The poor man.
It was quite the scene with the detective. Why is she laugh? I feel like she's on drugs.
I mean, do you know anyone else who laughs like an anime character like that? Just pure whiteness.
It's weird.
It's very weird.
Alright, let's press on the next one, because I feel like we can't really present anything yet.
Well, we'll see. You just stood there, watching this unfold in front of you.
Yeah, I have to say it was really enjoyable, too. But that's why, when I saw Detective Gumshoe earlier, I knew to steer clear of him.
No way! I thought it was because I had something stuck on my face!
But you do!
Huh? What I got stuck on my face?
Let's start with your eyes, nose, mouth. Oh, and those ridiculous eyebrows.
Huh? What's wrong with eyebrows?
Aw. Oh man, messing with your head is just too much fun.
Ms Yew, if you don't mind, I'd like to return to your testimony now.
Sure, why not? She's so rude.
This bitch.
A brand new detective getting his. Okay, press.
Hold it.
To cut a new detective's salary right off the bat like that.
I'm not really familiar with the way you guys relate, but is that a common practice?
No, well, speaking of cutting my salary, didn't you threaten to do that to me earlier, too? I suppose I did.
It's only natural to cut a worthless detective's salary down to their actual worth. My father could even hire anyone, new or old, with the snap of his fingers. Do you think maybe that's the reason enough for detectives to hate you people?
Well, I guess. They really shouldn't cut people's pay. Detective Bad, don't tell me Mr. Von Common cut your salary earlier.
That's so jacked up. See, she looks like a fish.
I guess.
Okay, sorry, I'll stop being. Well, that's how perfect explanation, I guess, press?
Hold it.
Yeah, I guess so. It's the last statement.
Oh.
You call your explanation perfect.
It's not to your liking.
Unfortunately for you, it's just not up to my standards.
Oh, is there something you want me to clarify in that case?
What should I do? Should I raise an objection? I mean,
yeah.
Why not? Alright, if you could clear this one thing up for me. How he was killed, motive for killing, and Faraday and Gumshoe's relation.
Wait, yeah, isn't Faraday a defense attorney?
Yeah.
So isn't it, but prosecutors cut their pay, not defense attorneys.
I mean, I don't know enough about that to give you a definite answer.
Oh, yeah, because it just seems weird. What would their relationship be? I mean, oh, wait, no, what's his motive for killing Mr. Rell?
We can go for that.
Okay, Mr. Rell, that one.
I understand Detective Gumshoe's potential motive for killing Mr. Faraday. However, what about his motive for killing Mr. Rell?
His motive for killing Rell? Like I would know.
If there was no clear motive for both of the murders, then I doubt this incident would have occurred. Wouldn't you agree? Is there anyone else who might have had a grudge against either of the two men? Or should we look into that ourselves?
Oh, in that case, I have absolutely no idea.
What? Well, that's impossible. She must know something.
Wait. Can you please not glare at me like that? It makes me laugh.
I didn't even do anything and you're already laughing away.
Well, anyway, the way I see it, as long as he had a motive to kill one of the two, this crime would have played out the way it did anyway.
Oh? Would you care to explain your logic? And this time, please try to provide a truly perfect explanation.
Perfect this, perfect that? Stop being so uptight. Or is this that requisite trait for being a Von Karma? Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you shut this rude woman up!
I wish you'd both be quiet for just 1 second.
Oh well, I guess I'll just have to explain it to you kids.
Kids?
How old are you, lady? Hold on, let me look at the profile.
Well, check it out.
You're 22, shut the front
What?
door.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
What? Oh, I just noticed her earrings. I'm like, what are those types of earrings? They're scales.
Oh, they're the scales of justice. That's really cool. Somebody pointed that on the comments. That was cool.
Oh. She's 22? God. Then, I mean, if I was in the game, would I just look like a baby? Cause
No, you'd be older.
no, I look like a freaking old man. Yeah, what the hell? Look how old Manny Cochin is.
Manny Cochin?
The guy right next to Gumshoe.
Whoa, what? He's 24?
That man looks like crap for 24. I'm sorry, but...
He looks like a lion. He looks like Will Powers a little bit.
Oh, he does. Oh, Francisca's 13.
Aw, she's just a teenager.
And that doesn't even say anything about Kay.
Oh, it doesn't?
No. Or the judge.
Oh, age. Of course, he always has question marks, so.
Wait, how old is Gumshoe in this game?
Oh, let's check.
Yay! He's 26.
No, he's 26. Aw.
I am Gumshoe.
Aw. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Let's get back to the game.
Okay.
A motive to kill the men. There's no one out there with a motive to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. All you really have to establish is that someone had a grudge against one of the two men. Mr. Rell, who happened to be there, became a witness to Mr. Faraday's murder. Therefore, he was killed out of necessity and was set up to look like they had killed each other.
I wonder if that's really true. Is there no one out there with a grudge against both men? I should take another hard look at the events for this morning's case. The second KG-8 incident, as people are calling it, involving an embassy staff member, and the two men who both wound up as suspects in the case. Is there someone else I'm overlooking who is somehow related to them?
Maybe, now that you said it.
I feel like they just straight up handed us what we need to do.
Well, we need to present, I think, the newspaper. No, or the KG-8 incident overview?
I think so. Let me take a look at the details.
Because Manny Cochin could have killed him.
There's the whole thing about Manny Cochin not found guilty. And then the whole thing about the victim being CCU, I mean, it's like, they didn't mention anything yet. But
I feel like it has to do something with Miss Castillo.
So...
Callisto? Or is it Castillo?
I think it's Callisto. I could be wrong, though.
Anyway. So there's no motives for out there to kill persons. All you really have to establish that someone had a grudge against one of the two men. Where would we put it?
Well, I was kind of leaning towards the first statement because...
there's no... Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because Edgeworth kind of mentioned, like, is there really no one out there who has a grudge against both of them? So...
Okay. Present the KG-8 incident overview? Yes.
Objection!
Yay!
Yeah, we did it.
Music stop.
Ms Yew, I believe there's someone you overlooked in making your statement. Or rather, is it because you'd rather not bring this person up?
What do you mean?
We're looking for someone with a reason to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. I can think of at least one person that fits the bill. He was a suspect in an original KG-8 incident. And a member of the Codopian Yeah, Kodopian, I think. Embassy staff. Mr. Manny Cochin.
Uh-oh, everybody's like, crap.
That's right. The very man who came to visit you earlier out in the hallway. The man who killed a member of the Kodopian Embassy staff, Mr. Rell. And the man who was the lead prosecutor of the KG-8 incident, Mr. Faraday. Wait, lead prosecutor? Oh, so wait, we were wrong. He's a What?
Wait.
The man who was the lead prosecutor, Mr. Faraday. Why do we think he was a defense attorney?
I thought he was.
No.
Because I thought Callisto was the prosecutor.
Oh, I guess we got mixed up. Yeah, this is here. Bert Faraday, prosecutor of the KG-8 incident.
Oh.
And then freaking Callisto Yew. All this is lawyer of embassy staff.
Oh. That makes sense.
Okay. And he's supposed to battle her in court. Okay. Actually, what the hell were we talking about? They were facing each other anyway. Faraday and
yeah,
Yew.
that's why I was kind of confused.
And she wasn't? Okay. Never mind. Are you telling me that Mr. Cochin has no reason at all to kill both of these men?
Well, I suppose he might have had a reason or two.
You cover for me, pal.
He looks small compared to her.
Yeah. Maybe you're not such a bad guy after all. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're still a suspect, make no mistake about that. The perfect evidence, the perfect testimony. These are the only things I wish to hold. But I didn't do it! You will stay under my authority and go investigate Mr. Manny Cochin for me. And remember, I will not be very forgiving should any of this leak out okay. You want to investigate Cochin? You'd just be wasting your time. And why is that? Cochin was up in the viewing gallery, watching a trial. Or so I was told. Every cop in this place has been keeping an eye on the guy since he arrived.
Then the only real suspect we have is still Detective Gumshoe.
I suppose so. No way! Come on, Detective Bad, you've got to believe me, sir! I really was in that hallway the whole time, sir! I never took a single step into the room, sir! Okay, then are you saying there was someone else who passed through the hallway? No, there was no one else, sir. Then why should I believe you didn't do it?
That is one incredibly foolish detective. Standing right in front of a crime scene all by himself. It's as good as a confession of guilt.
I have to admit, it's a bit strange. Most criminals will fabricate some sort of lie to escape their crimes. And if that detective really wanted to prove that he is innocent, you'd think he would be at least very least offer up I spaced out while on duty or the like. Come on, Gumshoe. Time for your interrogation.
Aww.
Detective Bad!
Oh. Oh, Gumshoe. Miles Edgeworth, I will go ahead and report this to Papa.
Well, that's, as they say, is that. Okay, what's the dude's name from Final Fantasy X? Meehan, the guy who's like, and that's, as they say, is that. Who told you, like, the lore and stories of various areas of Final Fantasy X?
I don't remember his name.
Okay. Right, everyone? Merry Christmas!
Get out of here, Santa.
Oh!
Well, I suppose we should both be getting back to our real jobs now, huh?
Before we do, Ms Yew, there's something I'd like to speak with you about.
What is it?
Well, let me go up to you close, like, and look at her like little sprite. It's like
she's like giggling. God. Okay.
All right.
So, what did you want to ask me about? The KG-8 incident?
The current case of murder of Kodopian embassy staff member. I've heard that people have begun calling it the second KG-8 incident.
Only among you law enforcement types. And what about it?
I'd like for you to tell me everything you know about the original KG-8 incident.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know anything beyond what was reported in the papers.
No, I believe you know much more, since you are directly tied to the KG-8 incident.
I'd appreciate it if you stop with all the false accusations. Baseless outbursts are useless, both inside and outside the courtroom, don't you know?
I do, but I also know that I do have a leg to stand on here.
Think you could stop making that ultra serious face in front of me?
Ugh, if you could please stop laughing for just 1 second. I am not going to make any headway like this. I'm just gonna have to show her exactly how related to the KG-8 incident she is.
So we gotta present?
Yeah.
Oh, the incident overview.
Oh.
Cause the picture.
Right. Ms Yew, I believe that I have proof of your connection to the KG-8 incident.
That file is your proof? Very well then. Why don't you tell me exactly how I'm related to the KG-8 incident? Through the victim.
Your connection to the KG-8 incident is through the victim. The victim's name is CCU. You will note that she has the same last name as you. Can you really still tell me with a straight face that you are not related to this case?
Sorry, but we're not related.
What?
Just kidding. You asked that question with such a serious look on your face that I couldn't help but...
Ms Yew, I ask that you please tell me the truth.
All right, I'll tell you everything I know. Oh.
Sad music.
Aw. All right, KG-8 incident again. Oh. As you guessed, the one reported the smuggling activities of the Amano group was my sister, CCU.
As I thought.
And she was killed right before she was to testify at the impending trial by Manny Cochin. But because he was tried once and was acquitted, he gets to live out the rest of his cushy life completely carefree.
All because of a lack of evidence.
No, I heard that evidence to convict him did exist.
What?
I heard it from Mr. Faraday himself after Mr. Cochin's trial was over. Apparently, a man in black made off with the most important piece of evidence.
Then, it was Will Smith. I'm sorry. Then, I'm an idiot, yes, I know. Then the evidence had been tampered with.
Isn't it just like a criminal to do something like that? The smuggling ring being run out of the Amana group by one of its secretaries. They bailed Mr. Cochin out. Turns out they were in league with each other all along.
How big was that smuggling ring? Was it a large operation?
I don't really know. Which is why I wanted to become the lead defense on this case that people are calling the second KG-8 incident. But I haven't learned anything new at all. I was probably expecting too much, I know.
You mean, you think this case has nothing to do with the smuggling ring?
I don't know what to think. Okay, what about Manny Cochin?
Why did Mr. Cochin want to meet with you earlier?
Actually, he came to watch the trial. Apparently, he only found out that I was the defense lawyer on this case after he'd arrived. He figured he should say hi and one other thing. Looks like you couldn't resolve anything this time either. Too bad.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh boy, stop it with the scary face already. I'm fine, really. I gave him a good slap across the face.
The way she talks about slapping him as she laughs away is kind of creepy.
But it's just as Mr. Bad said. He's not related to the double murder. I asked around, and people in the gallery claim he was in his seat the entire time. Talk about cruel fate. Well, this is about all I know. Sorry. Guess I wasn't much help, huh?
That's not true. I'm sorry I made you recall such a painful time in your life.
Edgeworth, you really are too serious for your own good. You really need to learn to relax. We wouldn't want you to die of stress, would we?
Thank you for the advice, but there's no need to worry. I work in my own way, and I will catch this criminal in my own way as well. You'll see.
Look at you with your game face on, ready to go.
I'm making no such face.
Did you know laughter is the best medicine, Edgeworth? Don't you get tired of making a serious face all the time?
I'm charged of making sure that all the criminals of this world are found guilty. I have no need for laughter.
Wow. That's
dark.
Yeah. But after seeing what he went through, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a past case, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, geez, Edgeworth. There you go, making that face again. Oh well. I've got to get going. I still have a few loose ends I need to tie up. That didn't sound suspicious.
Right? Anyone who says I got a few loose ends to tie up, it's like, what does that mean? The KG-8 incident to end this murder investigation. It is my belief that these two cases are related to each other somehow. Plus, that Detective Gumshoe. It's obvious he's lying, even though the lie is hurting his chances. Clearly, this case is far from over. But whether or not that detective is a murderer can only be determined once I've completed my perfect investigation. Mr. Von Karma, I swear to uphold your honorable name, or my name isn't Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, honey.
You don't know.
You don't know how not honorable he is.
Yeah. The man, he loves a taser so much.
Oh, God. Alright, guys, well, I guess that draws us to the end of the episode. In the next episode, we will, I guess, start up the next part of the investigation. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. So, thank you all so very much for watching. And if no one's told you that they love you today, I do.
Have a great day, everybody.